I feel like Pac. I shoot a shot. I'm coming in hot.
Hey, it's Kathy's Crabs.
Kathy's Crab. Welcome to Premium Time with two guys that are 50. Oh! Some of us just turned 50.
Oh.
One of us just turned 50, but one of us has been 50.
The struggle is
this
real.
This is a huge, special, awesome. I am so excited about this show. First, happy birthday.
Thank you, buddy. Thank you, man. 50.
How's it feel? Give us a speech. Speech.
I gotta be honest, like 40, nothing. 40,
50.
When I turned 40, it was no big deal. I was like, this is nothing.
Yeah.
This one kind of hurts a little.
Oh yeah.
I feel it.
Or you're like,
no, I don't
because
feel it because I still feel like I'm 12, so that doesn't really matter. But like,
good.
And I act like I'm 12.
Yeah.
I don't. You know, I always said I was 27 on the inside. That's changed a little over the last. Now I'm more like 32.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Take an Advil.
I do take a couple of. Well, yeah. I mean, I hurt my knee walking down the hallway this year. Okay.
And can we talk
I had surgery,
colonoscopy?
No, I haven't had one of those
At
yet.
all?
I haven't had one of those yet. Do I need to have that
Well,
checked?
guess Moon River.
Well, I can't seem to find anything wrong with you.
Yeah. So anyway, happy
Sure.
birthday.
Thank you, buddy.
And we have a special guest that's going to be here with us. Hopefully more than just this show, because he's a good buddy of mine and he is an expert.
He's a Gainesville institution. Too,
He's a Gainesville institution. He is an expert.
Kind of like the prison.
At kind of like the prison. He has amazing following. There's thousands and thousands of people that follow him and love to hear what he has to say. But I want to invite or introduce my friend Johnny Cornell, who just in time for football season. We've been talking about this for a month, having you on board.
This is the week to do it.
And we're excited.
Well, the big thing I could contribute to this debut is that I've had 3 colonoscopies. And every time I had a colonoscopy,
that's it. I need new friends.
The doctor said the prep was spectacular.
Yeah.
I need to hang out with much younger people.
I had the cleanest tubes. Well, I have this diverticulitis issue down here.
Oh.
But I do appreciate this sandwich.
We brought Cuban sandwiches from my Cuban friend.
I will say, hold on. I will say this, just because I have never had a colonoscopy, but I have my brother's in the medical profession, and my dad was a physician, so I find it ironic that, well, we have our buddy, Brian Kramer's dad is a gastroenterologist here in town.
Sure.
I find it ironic that the stuff they give you prior to a colonoscopy is called Go Lightly.
Yeah, no, it ain't Go
Which
Lightly.
is not what you do. You go very heavily.
It's hard.
Is that true?
Yeah.
It tastes so bad.
I don't understand. It's like somebody made a joke out of that.
I will tell you, though, they've improved the prep. The taste has gotten better. Get the lemon.
Lemon. Don't
flavor.
do the lime or whatever.
What the hell? This podcast has gone to hell.
Brother,
We're giving prep advice.
How many? So you said you've had one colonoscopy?
No, I've never had
0.
Well, you're 50, so you're about to get one.
Are you offering?
No, I'm
This
not.
is a very awkward show so
But
far.
it's a medical procedure. You got to get it done.
You got to get a doctor to do it?
The procedure's nothing. You don't even remember the procedure.
they put you out.
The prep is.
No. Listen, I've been around a lot of other old people. I get it. So, like, this shit happens. But
Shit happens is right.
Well, can I say
You
that
got
on this
right.
podcast?
On ours, you can. Yeah.
It's my birthday today. What are they going to do? Are you going to
It's
fire
your
me?
birthday. Have you done anything
My name's
exciting?
not even on the show.
By the way,
It is.
By the way,
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
I have a special, very special surprise for Charlie.
Yeah,
For me?
It's a big day. Yeah.
it's a big day.
Let's see what your surprise is there.
Are you going to give it to me now, or do I wait?
No, I want to give it to you now.
All right.
Are you all ready for this?
I'm nervous.
All right,
There's a lot of compromising pictures of me and Johnny, but this is a bad idea.
I think this is going to be good.
here we go.
Gang, gang, gang. Hey, everybody, let's wish the one and only Charlie Delatorre a beautiful happy birthday. Let's go, mariachis.
Hola. It's your birthday, we're here to party and sing to you. It's from me. Hope you are bueno, the fun will reino, the whole day through. From the Gulf to the mountains, the city lights and fountains, we hope your birthday's excellent. shouldn't be
Generally awesome.
'cause today is your day. Hola. You deserve a grand fiesta and later on siesta and the best of everything. Sí, señor.
Birthday,
Wow.
dear Shirley.
Wow.
It is shots time.
Wow.
Shots
I
time.
didn't
Oh
know.
yeah, now it's time for shots.
Apparently we're having shots.
Here we
Hold
go.
on, what is this that I'm drinking?
Why does my string only go under my nose?
That's bourbon.
Is it
You
bourbon?
got to pull it down, bro.
Do you like it?
God.
You like it, Charlie?
Is that
it's
Jack
Woodford.
What is that? Woodford.
No, I don't mean the bourbon. I mean the mariachi.
Oh,
Oh, the mariachi was fantastic.
holy.
The mariachi was
moly.
fantastic.
All right.
Thank you, Elio. Enough about me. Let's
Elio,
get to Johnny.
Let's talk
No, that
some
was awesome.
football.
It's my man's birthday.
No, yeah. That's
Let's
over.
talk some football.
Well,
Are you ready
it's
for
that,
some football?
It's that time, brother. It's that time of year now. We got this is our game week.
Big game.
They're going to be how many over under 50,000 fans at Florida Field.
Is that what they're saying? I have
I'm
no
just
idea.
asking you. What do you think?
How many are they letting in?
I'm going under that.
You're going under? Really? Because of the COVID?
Because of the
I think it's FAU.
Delta?
It's
I
the
think
first
hot.
game, Charlie. It's a season opener, babe. Season
Dude, when
opener.
you first said it, I said I thought no way, more than 50, and it will be. Listen, what,
So
you're talking
over.
about actual people in the seats.
Yeah, it's attendance. Okay, I should actually make it about 60,000. 60,000.
Oh.
And, you know, we've had this Delta variant thing creeping up on everybody. And,
Was he trying to touch you right there?
well, I did.
He tried to
Vaccinated.
he tried to give you the rope.
We're vaccinated.
Okay,
Yeah,
good,
we are
good,
totally
good.
vaccinated.
Me
Yeah.
too.
So,
Yeah.
I don't know. What do you think? I think it's going to be a big crowd. It's a season opener.
I think over 50. I think 65.
Over 65, okay. What is your
Yeah.
guess? 60,
Yeah,
65?
I think so too.
60, okay, I think the students are so ready to get back to the stadium, brother.
They are.
And the fans, it's a night game that helps with
It
the
does help a
temperature.
lot.
Oh, my God. Could you imagine sitting in there
No.
in the afternoon?
No.
Are they
yeah.
wearing a mask? Are they going to wear masks?
No,
Are
I
they
don't
they
think
don't
you
have to
wear masks.
I don't think you have to. Look, you can if you want to. I mean, but I
But it's
don't-
not a
they're
requirement.
not asking
though, right?
you. They don't. Yeah, it's not a.
It's not a requirement.
Not yet. You know, I'm just waiting for that day after tomorrow them to come out and say everybody in this club, that club, and the other club. But I don't think that's going to be the case.
I think that would be miserable to watch a game in a mask.
It's just and then being indoors with all your.
Yeah, I
friends.
didn't go to a game last year.
I don't think a lot of folks.
I did not. I think it might have been the first year. I was thinking about this earlier.
Yeah,
It might have been the first year
yeah.
since I was maybe 5
Didn't go to a game?
that I didn't go to at least a game during the year. I mean, I had season tickets for decades, right? So like, yeah, I don't know. I think last year might have been the first
Yeah,
year.
yeah.
There might have been 1 year when like my kids were really.
You
really
got your
little.
money back too last year. Remember that?
You got
Yeah.
your money. If you had season
money
tickets,
back.
they
Yeah.
gave
You
you
didn't
money
want to
back.
go.
Yeah.
They're going to bring a big crowd, you know, and then in 2 weeks we've got Alabama coming in here.
What do you think that's going to look
We'll
like?
talk about it in 2 weeks. But you know, there's USF down in Tampa at 1 o'clock in Tampa. At,
USF at 10. Okay.
at Raymond James Stadium.
Yep.
That's in 2 weeks, and then you got the Fighting Gators and the Owls of FAU.
this weekend.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's Saturday.
So I have a
Really
daughter
tagged.
that goes to UF, and I have a daughter that goes to FAU.
You do have someone that goes to. Oh, really?
Yeah. So I don't know.
Boca Raton. You get to go
I-
visit your daughter in Boca Raton.
I don't know what kind of a shirt I'm going to
bless.
wear. I don't know who I'm supporting.
Wait, what?
You can't lose either way, brother.
Isn't the kid going to FAU also rooting for the Gators? Let's be honest.
K Squared says, I called you an expert. We will never be able to get in the same room with you again.
Who says this?
Kevin Castle.
Oh, this is my guy.
He says,
"What's
hey.
the matter with him?"
Yeah, so I guess
Yeah.
he's an expert on some things, K Squared. I don't know.
K squared. He's an expert on beer drinking after shooting 70 or 87.
Yeah.
After shooting
Yeah, about
87, he is an expert on beer drinking.
Yes, exactly.
God bless him. You know, that's the one thing about some of my friends. They always want to go afterwards and have a beer after
Yes.
the round.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You
for
have
sure.
to, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Isn't that why you golf?
You know,
I golf for that reason.
That's. Do
Amen.
you golf, by the way? What's
I
your
do.
handicap?
Absolutely.
I mean, I'm handicapped. Period.
You are?
Yeah.
Good.
No.
do you
I
have?
no, I don't play very often, so I don't have a handicap.
It's a time consumption thing.
I don't have 5 hours to go shoot.
Johnny and I had this wonderful idea that if we had a concept of 12 holes for golf, you'd have a 2.5 hour breakup of your day. You know how they do in Spain and Mexico, where they
Have a little siesta
siestas.
somewhere?
You work a little bit, then you take off for 4 hours, go back to work, take a nap.
I think it'd be great.
You could spend 2.5 hours, play a 12-hole golf course, not spend your whole day.
I like it.
What do you think of that concept?
I love that idea.
We need
Love
a
it.
we need a 12-hole golf
Some
course
rich
in
millionaire
Gainesville.
needs to do
Can
that.
we call? Let's call. Can we? Do we have to speak to anybody in Scotland about this, or is it we just do it on our own?
No,
This is
We can just do it.
we just do it.
I don't know. You think they'd let us?
I don't think it would be
12-hole golf
USGA
course?
certified or whatever.
No, it probably would not be. All right, let's go back with the Gators. Though.
All right, Gators. All right,
Gators
so
gonna win.
So
What's
here
the-
they are. They're
what's
going
the
to play
line?
the Owls. The line is.
Oh, it's gotta be huge.
I could tell you what it is. It's
40.
it's quite a bit. And by the way, this is going to segue into our sombrero special for the week.
Oh,
You know-
so excited. So let's set a little background.
Let's set it up.
Let's set a little bit
The
of a
sombrero
history
special.
background
Put
on the
bookies out of
sombrero
business.
special.
Put
My
bookies-
friend Cornell, back in
put 'em out of
the what year would this
This
have
would be
been?
in the mid-'90s on TV20. Mid-'90s,
Mid-'90s.
95, 96.
He was doing the sombrero special
On Thursdays.
TV20.
I remember this.
And
You do
he
not
would pick
Yeah, yeah.
one game, or how many games would you pick?
I can't even remember, but there was, I think it was 3. We picked 3. We picked 2 college games and a pro game.
2 college games and a
23
pro
and a half
game.
is the line for Florida.
23 and a
Oh,
half.
I said
So 2 college games and a pro game, and I have this beautiful sombrero on that I got at the Fiesta Bowl when Nebraska beat Florida in 1995 or 96, whatever it was, the year I got the Spanish flu, and almost died coming home. But I'll never forget it because I was in Arizona, and I got the flu, and I had this sombrero that I brought home with me. It was this big. We're going to get one.
We're going to get a
We're
bigger
going to get one. And I would pick games on Thursday night. The great part of this story is that on a Sunday before DirecTV had the NFL ticket, I would go to the ale house and watch all the games.
Watch all the
'cause They
games.
had, I guess they had the NFL ticket. I couldn't get it. Anyway, we watched the NFL game. Got paged in the middle of the 1 o'clock, between the 1 o'clock and 4 o'clock games. Got paged from a guy who was anonymous who asked me, should I take the Vikings or the Seahawks because you killed me on your GD special.
The sombrero special was
So
hammering
we
him.
just picked a game. And all his clients went with that.
And they're killing
blew
him.
him out.
And killing him.
So he wanted to set the line for the Minnesota-Seattle game on some random Sunday. I said, I don't
love
know.
it.
Take the Vikings.
Oh my
So
God.
anyway, I put him out of business. So we
Yeah.
all know who this guy is.
I know who this is.
don't
And
know
he
played
who
is-
golf
this
with
is.
this guy.
Do I
He
know
is
this
no
person?
longer a degenerate college student.
Well, he was in business.
Booking.
Back then, it wasn't cool. Nowadays, I don't know.
Yeah.
Wait,
Now,
it's not me, is it?
No.
Okay.
No,
Are you a bookie?
Yeah. Were you?
I mean, I'm not
were you a bookie in college?
I don't feel comfortable answering that question right now. I feel suddenly quite awkward.
It's about to be legal, by the way.
I
It
think-
is. Yeah. Talk about that.
Get your petition. This is
Talk about that.
so. I've got a petition signed right here. It's going in this envelope. You want to go online to? It's about the online sports wagering in the state of Florida to benefit education. Of course, everything goes to benefit
Perfect.
education.
Sure.
All right, FloridaEducationChampions.com. FloridaEducationChampions.com. Submit. You can request a petition to get sports game. Now, there has been a movement with the Seminoles and the government of the state of Florida. October 15 is a tentative date that you will be able to go online on your phone and pick football games by funding an account with one of the approved vendors through the Seminole tribe that will allow you to go
gamble.
anywhere in the state of Florida and say, I want the Gators minus 23.5 for $5.
This is huge.
This is
I mean,
happening in 13,
huge.
20 some odd states in the country.
Yeah.
It is legal.
But not here.
Not yet.
Yet.
They have a lot of hurdles.
So we got to
and
go in here and
bureaucracy to get through.
fill out the petition.
So
If
anyway,
you-
they're just saying, look, support this. I'm sending this in the mail.
Yeah.
Florida
Isn't this have to be a ballot issue though?
education. Well, that's another part of it. So there is.
This has been going on for so
It
long.
has, but we're at the end of the road. This is where the horses come down the home stretch right now, and
Did you see the horse? Did you see the?
They come down
you see
the
how he
home
did that?
stretch.
I saw how
You see how he did that?
we are basically
an
mind that bird coming down the home stretch at Churchill Downs, ready to get this through. And WPLG, which is a station in Miami, an affiliate of I think ABC, is reporting that October 15th it's going to go live.
So no, this is to okay. So this is to get
But
an amendment on the ballot for 2022.
Well, but on October the 15th, this will happen before getting an amendment on the ballot. This is
Really?
only in the event that it's held up in court on October the 15th. If it's not held up in court on
Cool.
October 15th, it's going to happen. And Charlie, I'll send you.
I'm in, dude. I'm in.
DeSantis and the Seminoles have already got this worked out. I mean, it's time to get in. What century are we in? The 21st century?
Yeah, it is.
It's time to get in the 21st century. If 15 to 23 other states are doing this,
Yep.
and I'm not a gambling advocate, or anything, I'm just saying give it freedom. Let people decide if they want to do it. Just like
Amen. It's a
people
free
should
country.
have
If they
the
want to
freedom-
waste their money and
if they
blow
wanna
it on
throw away,
crap,
but just know
whatever.
that this is going to benefit, as they say, education. Charlie, I'm going to send
Alabama, Miami.
All right, let's go with
Who are we going with?
a game where the Miami
do
Hurricanes
you want to slow down
are
with-
talking a lot of trash about this game. They
Hurricanes
are ready
are.
to beat
That's all they do.
Alabama.
Hurricanes
All
are
they do is
ranked.
talk.
What are they
They're ready
ranked?
to beat Alabama.
What are they ranked?
I don't think
Doesn't matter. 13.
I can tell you. I think 13 or
Something
14.
like
What
that.
difference does the rankings make? They haven't played any games
It
yet.
doesn't.
Well,
Wait,
somebody-
so what do you think, though? What do you think? about
Alabama's a team, so they are ranked, according to 14th on the AP. So Alabama's got eight guys to replace on offense. They're doing it with very highly skilled players. They've got a new quarterback. By the way, Mac Jones, their quarterback from last year, just got the starting job with the Patriots. They open
Nice.
with the Dolphins. Tua Tagovailoa and Mac Jones going to be starting in that
that'll be
first
exciting.
That's great.
between the Dolphins and the
That's fun.
Patriots. All right, so Alabama is a big favorite. It's too many points. I would say if it was last year's team, they'd have no problem covering the spread. Miami's got a very athletic quarterback in De'Aaron King. I don't know if he's ready for this kind of defense. Every time Miami has played a team like this, like Clemson, and teams with very good offenses. And by the way, I have to put my class ring on my pinky because my fat finger, it won't fit.
Well, you're holding water. You're
It won't
retaining
fit.
water.
I must be. So now they think I'm some sort of mob boss with the ring on the middle on the pinky.
Could be a mob boss.
So
yes.
Alabama, it's too many points. I would be inclined to take Miami.
Who is the? How many points is it? Do you know?
It's almost 20. It's 19 and a half.
Woo.
At where? And the game's
Lot
being
of
played where?
In Atlanta.
He's
The
taking
second
Miami
home
in the
of Alabama.
points.
But that's not the Sombrero special pick of the day.
No,
though.
no,
Wait.
that's not.
You want to lay that 20? Go ahead.
No,
Alabama.
I don't. Well, listen. Here, there is. I mean, I'll give you. There's no way Miami's winning that game outright.
Oh,
You
I
think?
mean,
To win that, there's
I
no
don't
way
know.
they're going to win that
How
game.
do we know what Bryce Young is all about for Alabama?
I don't think it matters. I think you got.
Alabama's defense
Let me tell you
is
what
still,
Miami has done for the last 20 years.
Go ahead.
Yak, yak, yak,
Talk,
yak, yak,
talk,
yak,
talk,
yak.
talk,
All right,
talk.
and sooner, they have a couple of string together a couple of seasons that are decent. All right, with a couple
Mm-hmm.
of flashes, and then they fade down the pass. So,
Mm.
thanks, Don. Don, good afternoon, gentlemen, and Charlie.
What'd he say?
He said, "Good afternoon, gentlemen."
was it?
And Charlie. Don, the printer Bailey.
Don Bailey. Love Don Bailey.
But 20 points
So
is
what do
a
you
lot
think?
of
20 points,
dude.
Charlie.
I would take the Canes and 20 points. Dude.
You take the Canes? at
Hell
20?
yeah, that's a lot of
I'm
of
going to take
points.
Alabama.
Okay,
You
guys,
guys are crazy.
we have some comments on YouTube.
All right, what do we got?
There is John Boyles is
Canucker.
saying, "Hey, Cornell is a legend. Hello to
the
Cornell."
Canucker.
There is another.
Canucker.
There is another person, Lindsay Darr. Oh, Lindsay Darr.
Lindsay Darr, I know
Another
her.
person.
FAU. She's
Yeah.
what'd she say?
That Charlie must be special if he got John Darr to take a shot.
I am.
Hey,
Thank you, Lindsay.
for the record, there's a lot left.
He took like a little.
It's
he,
like-
they
it's-
need to put a nipple on that thing and let him suck on that thing for the rest of the night. What nice pinky.
Yes, there is people saying happy birthday on LinkedIn as well.
Awesome. Thank you.
So you can go back and watch.
Lindsay Darr.
I agree with you though. Early in the season, Alabama's
Yeah,
probably not going to be
it's
great
too
on
many
offense.
points. Too
They're
many
going to have an
points.
unreal defense, but 20 points is a lot of points.
Yeah,
dude.
I'm with you,
They're never
Charlie.
going to win that game outright. Alabama's going to win, but I don't know if they're going to cover.
Yeah.
Okay.
20 points. I agree with
All
you.
right. I like it.
All right, so
Put it down.
What's
all right,
next?
So all right, the next game is a very good game. After the Alabama game, it's Georgia and Clemson.
Woo! That's a big
Bulldog-
game
the
early.
Favorites of the East, the favorites in the SEC East.
Oh boy, there's a stat. Let's get Sean Morrison.
Sean
coming.
Morrison.
Hold
Spur
on.
has
you
more
know?
ACC titles. That's true.
Spurrier has more ACC titles than Miami does. That tells you exactly how relevant Miami's really
One
been.
day-
And who
Since
did
joining
he
the
win it
ACC.
with, John? Who did Spurrier win it with?
Gamecocks, baby.
No,
the
ACC.
Dukies, man.
Oh,
Dukies.
Dookies.
That Dookies. Very good. Charlie.
Dookies.
Yeah, he
I got
did-
you
He
now.
came close
He-
with South Carolina. He did not win the SEC. With
South Carolina is the place that coaches go to die. Sorry, Spurrier.
Well, Coach did well. I mean, listen,
did
they
great.
won more games under him than any other coach in the history of the school, and they did play in the SEC championship game. The only problem is they ran into Cam Newton,
Yeah.
and it wasn't pretty.
Yeah.
Auburn blew them out.
I saw that on TV the other night. They had
Georgia and Clemson.
30
Yeah,
for 30.
3 points.
Where's
3
that
points.
game?
Clemson is a favorite by 3 points. in
Clemson's
Charlotte,
favored.
North Carolina, another neutral site game.
All right.
How about
What do you
that?
want, birthday boy? You want Clemson or Georgia?
Clemson's favored by 3?
Yeah.
I'll take the dogs in 3 points.
He's going for the points.
I'll take the dogs.
I like it. I like that pick. I love that pick, actually. I don't know what Clemson's capable of defensively. I know they got some guys who can score. Justin Ross,
They also have a quarterback to
DJ
replace.
Uyunglele. Say that.
That was pretty great, by the way.
DJ Uyunglele.
Oyunglele.
That's his name. He's from Hawaii, I think.
But they got to replace that quarterback.
Trevor Lawrence is
Number
good.
1 pick in the NFL, right?
Yeah.
Draft.
Yep.
They
Trevor
made, him
Lawrence.
the, they made him the starter.
Looked pretty good with Jacksonville the other
Yeah.
night against the guys who were about to get cut from Dallas.
He's going to get killed, though.
Yeah.
That
It was
O-line
off-
in Jacksonville's terrible.
Charlie, you're right. I know.
We'll
It's,
get
it's horrible.
A little bit bad,
you better
bad.
run.
Good thing he can run.
Give me the 3 in Georgia. Come on. Just do it.
Cornell.
I mean,
Yeah.
absolutely. All
All
right,
right,
here's
I'll
the
take
next game.
Clemson.
Next game, Ohio State at Minnesota. That's Thursday night. We'll skip that one. That's Thursday night. Ohio State's going to blow them
Yeah,
out.
they are.
But here's a good one for all you ACC fans. North Carolina laying 5 against Virginia Tech at Virginia Tech.
My buddy Town is a big Virginia Tech fan.
Uh-huh.
Who's the favorite?
He married his
North
sister,
Carolina.
John Town. Or Chris
Yeah.
Town did.
He married a sister?
Well,
Probably.
he's from West Virginia.
They do. Well,
Sorry,
Blacksburg
Kim.
is close to West Virginia.
Probably.
Yeah. So what you got? North Carolina laying 5 at VPI. VPI for Virginia Polytechnic Institute.
That's what they go by?
Well, they're Virginia Tech, but that's the name
I
of the
didn't
school.
know that. I'm going to take
So much knowledge on premium time.
Yes, I'm going to take. I'm going to take Virginia Tech.
Okay, another dog. This is a dog day afternoon.
It
We're
is.
taking all dogs.
Early,
Can I
we're
You
taking
too?
dogs.
You are too?
No, I'm taking Carolina.
Yeah, I am too.
I
Dude,
think
I was
Carolina's
like, no
going to
way.
run all over.
I'm taking,
Really?
I'm taking Carolina for sure.
Yeah. All right.
I'll take just for you, Town. I know you're not watching, but I'm
Also, North
taking
Carolina,
Tech.
beginning of the season,
Mm-hmm.
fantastic.
Always good. Every year.
They're going to light the world on fire and they fall
Everybody-
out flat.
And then they just.
So another year we're Mac Brown, yeah? He's still there?
Mac Brown is at North
Yeah.
Carolina.
So another year
Absolutely.
Mac Brown's going to start off 5 or 6-0 and
Absolutely.
then go 5-5.
So the Sombrero Special pick of the week is and this
we go.
Sombrero Special is
we
to
go.
find a game that people don't really think of on the top of their head. That's just this is about like wow, that's a hidden gold mine.
outlier.
You can find it. You can find them all over the board. But where is this week's hidden lock?
All right, here we go. Attention, all you bookies.
Louisiana, the Raging Cajuns are playing the Texas Longhorns in Austin.
Oh.
And the Texas Longhorns have to give Louisiana, who you may remember,
Oh, yeah, the Raging
beat
Cajuns.
Iowa State last year in Ames in the first game of the year. Louisiana getting 9 points against Steve Sarkisian, the new coach at Texas.
Yep.
Hook 'em, right? Gotta love Texas. But they are laying 9 points to the Raging Cajuns of Louisiana,
And they're not going to cover.
who have boatloads of seniors on their team.
Right? They're not going to cover. That's
mean-
what you're saying.
I'm saying take Louisiana
Cajuns.
and the 9.
It is a dog
You heard
fest.
it here
This
first,
is a dog
folks.
fest.
Louisiana is the Sombrero Special.
And there's a hurricane out there. And there was a hurricane.
Listen,
so,
Texas has got pressure on them. They'll win the game maybe by 3 or 4 or 5, but this will be closer.
but they
than
won't
you think.
cover. All right.
I love Louisiana. That
Sarkisian's
is
a
our pick.
heck
I
of a good
noticed.
offensive
Oh,
I
coach.
noticed that John really liked the sombrero.
Well, it fell off. I got a big fat head.
Don't worry, I'll get.
Here you
No,
go.
Cornell did. He keeps wearing it. He's
Well,
wearing it the whole
dude,
time.
This is it.
Sombrero Special.
The Sombrero Special. And so
I-
all the bookies will want to jump on Texas. You watch what happens.
All right, can I ask you questions
You
now?
may do it.
Texas and Oklahoma joining the SEC. Thoughts on
It's a
that?
beautiful thing for them. And let's remember, the SEC is getting all this heat for poking around the country for schools. That's not how it worked. Oklahoma and Texas called them.
Yeah.
Oh.
Texas
How do
and
you know?
Oklahoma are tired of paying 50% of the revenues of the Big 12 TV contract, tired of
going to the
subsidizing
SEC.
a bunch of schools that can't pay the bills. They have decided they are going to the league that gets the most money, that gets the most attention. Well, maybe not the most money yet on revenues, but it's about to get a TV contract that basically is going to pay every school $90 million
A year.
a year in television revenue because that contract comes up. The only thing we got to do is wait until 2025, but somehow they're going to figure out a way to get into this league before then. But to do that, because they've given away their media rights up until 2025 because of the current television contracts, they would have to pay the Big 12 $70 to $80 million each.
Wow.
Oklahoma and Texas will have
Wow.
to. I don't see that happening. I have friends who swear it's going to happen somehow. And if the Big 12 dissolves, which is possible but probably not going to happen, then they wouldn't have to pay that. But Oklahoma and Texas are coming to the SEC. I think it's a great deal for both those schools. Obviously, it's a great deal for the SEC. And again, the new TV contract that ESPN is going to sign with the SEC in the middle of this decade is going to probably garner upwards of $90 million per school. There will be 16 schools. That's over $1.3 billion.
So what happens to divisional rivals?
I think they're going to get rid of divisions. I think the divisions are toast.
You think it'll be completely
Southwest, East, North?
I don't know. It could be pods. You have 4. If you have 16 teams, you'll have 4 pods where you'll have Florida, Georgia, Tennessee, and say South Carolina in one pod. You'll have Alabama, Auburn, Mississippi State, and
but it would
LSU in
be
another
regional?
pod. And then they'll all play each other, and they'll probably have 9 games on the schedule, which means there will be more familiarity with the teams playing each other. I mean, when was the last time Florida played Auburn? Does anybody know? So I think that's what's going to happen.
I've lost at that stadium so many times.
Oh, that's a house.
It's a
of
hell
horrors.
of a. It's a beautiful
It's a house
place.
of horrors.
But I've
Auburn.
been there so many times.
I hate Auburn.
So do I.
So there you go.
Although the funniest person I ever heard speak at the quarterback club was Terry Bowden, and I never really liked that guy.
I liked Paul Feinbaum. I've heard him.
Oh,
talk.
Feinbaum's been great.
He's hilarious.
He's hilarious. Quick story on Terry Bowden.
Yeah.
Okay. So he's at the quarterback club and he's talking about something, and somebody asks him, "Hey, did you ever run into?" Maybe somebody was there for this time. Maybe you were there. Did you ever run into your dad on the recruiting trail? He goes, "Let me tell you a story. There's a kid in Miami. Everybody in the country wants him. Number 1 kid in the country. It doesn't matter who he is. I get the coveted last spot before, blackout day or the day before signing day or whatever it is." He goes, "I go down, I'm at kitchen table with mama and the cousins and the dad, and we're hugging each other. I sign it. Everything's saying everything's going great." He's like, "I'm feeling great about this." I walk out the front door. There's a little sidewalk and a little fence.
Bobby.
Limo pulls up. And I'm like, "What is this?" He goes, "My dad gets out of the car, opens the gate, says, 'Hey, call your mama when you get home. I'm going to church with the family.'" And he gets all the people in the car. They go to church. The kid signs with Florida State the next day. He was just like, "Yeah, that's my dad on the recruiting trail." He's like, "I just got in the car and went, how did that happen?"
Yeah.
I got schooled by my old
Whoops.
man. Yeah. I thought that was pretty funny.
Terry.
Terry was pretty good. He was great. This is fun. Are we going to do football a lot?
Well,
Because that's exciting.
It's football season.
football season.
We didn't
What
talk
else
about
are
what
we
he
gonna
does
talk
for a
about?
living or anything, but I mean,
He's a financial advisor.
I am. I'm on.
So
he's the bookie you were talking about earlier.
He's
No.
a compliance. There's a lot of compliance.
We actually follow the rules on
Right.
that deal.
So he
But,
can't really tell you that
yeah.
he likes
Oh.
Apple.
Sure.
No, but you can, right?
I think our office has more shares of Apple as a holding than any.
Is it?
Other security.
Number 1?
Yeah, Apple and.
I have a question for
Microsoft.
John.
Which
Yes.
John?
John Cornell.
Yes, sir.
JC.
Helio.
JC. All right, so John, do you think that what just happened in Louisiana with the hurricane, that the gas actually went up for 96%, is gonna impact the stock market at all?
Oh.
Okay, so commodity.
This isn't a
question.
football. This isn't a football related
He's
question
putting
at
back
all.
he's putting back his New Orleans. We got to get serious, I guess. We got to take these off.
Well,
This is a
there's no
serious
question
conversation.
infrastructure is going to be affected, but supply and demand is what runs commodity prices. There's a thing called backwardation and contango. We won't talk about that because I could be here till 4 o'clock. But commodity prices likely go up, of course, when there's a higher demand. When there's a lower demand and a higher supply, commodity prices fall. Right now, on the infrastructure side in New Orleans, a lot of that infrastructure was damaged, refineries and so forth. They haven't assessed how much, though. As far as flows go with the oil as a commodity in the markets, it really is not going to affect the overall commodity price. And just the other day, the airlines announced a lowering in demand this next quarter because of the Delta variant and COVID and so forth. If airlines are taking capacity out of the sky, that's a huge demand piece that's coming out of the supply and demand cycle on commodity prices, specifically their number 1 input cost, which is oil. So with that in mind, I don't think you're going to see a jump in commodity prices. You may see a few cents here or there at the gas station fluctuate to the upside temporarily as you fill up your tanks. But overall, I think as the driving season winds down, we go into the seasonality of the fourth quarter as we get out of the summer and the summer driving season. I've always said that for some reason there seems to be so much more supply to soak up any demand we have, even though we're coming out of a pandemic. So I would say This time next month or the month after, you'll see actually lower prices.
Prices come
at
down
the pump by a few cents or here or there.
Gotcha.
You notice he did not make that his sombrero pick of the day, by the way.
Well,
the lowering of
he
gas
actually
prices.
sounded like you knew what
He
he
knew
was
what he was
talking
talking
about.
about for sure.
Well, there's the one, when I'm sitting at office,
For
I
sure.
actually do read, and I take this 5-hour energy to stay awake because, reading does have a way at my age right now of making me kind of go like this.
Yeah. So
And Charlie, you get to look forward to that in about 6 or 7 years.
You guys, like I said, I need to hang out with.
So you
younger crowd.
need to pop a few sips of this, not the whole thing, and you might be able to stay awake so you can read. I read Goldman Sachs 360 research daily, every day, and I don't think any other financial advisor in Gainesville does that.
Darr, this is what
Probably
we've
not.
talked about on the show. You ready? Bookies,
Yep.
Yeah.
liquor, doing shots of liquor, condoning 5-hour energy drinks,
Gambling.
gambling,
And
A ballot initiative to get
we
gambling.
started off with colonoscopies. You can't forget
forgot about
colonoscopies.
colonoscopies, and hey, I got a
So,
skin tag you guys could look at if you
I
need to.
have those
I
too.
don't know
I
what's
don't have
happening.
their banana today.
Oh yeah.
Do you get your prostate examined every year?
Oh, God.
Charlie, do you get your prostate examined every year?
I mean,
Dude, this is what happens when you listen to me.
There's got to be a
know how to
HIPAA rule.
answer this.
Is there a
when
HIPAA
you're
rule for
50
this?
years old, these are the things you have to think about.
Yeah, you got to
have
put
to
that on
think
your
about-
list.
I will tell
You
you
have
this.
to think
I will tell
about
you this.
this.
I will guarantee you these are not the things that I will think about.
You will, though.
I'm not saying that I won't do it, but
Yeah.
I'm not going to be sitting around going, I wonder
When do
the
I
last
get prostate?
time I had my prostate checked.
Listen, you laugh, but this is men's health.
I will say this.
It is.
Didn't you sell
I'm not
insurance once
suggesting.
upon a time, a long time ago?
I am suggesting
For-
that.
what's that?
Didn't you used to sell insurance or something?
I did.
Yeah, well, health.
Still do.
Health insurance.
Health insurance. You need to get checked.
Life
Of
insurance.
course
You need
to get
an
checked.
annual
Life insurance.
checkup.
I'm just
Thank
not
you.
going to sit around and think about it. I'm going to let
I am. We'll remind you.
I'm going to let my I'll bring in my test
We're
results,
going to
all right?
remind you. We're going to remind you.
I'll see if I can bring in a video clip of what happens.
May is the month of maintenance. I call it the maintenance month of May. M-O-M.
MOM.
Mom. Why? Because mom loves you more than anybody on the planet.
My mom does love me more
Right.
than everybody.
So think of mom. Maintenance in May. Maintenance month of May.
So stay tuned because next week we will have videos from Charlie's colonoscopy that he's going to get this week.
I'd rather see the prep.
And I don't want to be
All
there
you're
for
going to
the
see is
prep.
a door.
I will say this.
All you're
I
going to
agree.
see is a door.
I
You're gonna
feel
see-
like this is important to say. I got to say,
Oh.
okay? I agree with the testing and the checking. You got to do all that stuff.
Yeah.
But I am peeing and pooping just fine. I just
Oh,
want you
good.
guys to know
That's
that.
good. I was wondering
All
about
right,
that.
so I'm doing.
Pipes are good.
Right
was
as rain.
wondering about that. All right, sombrero special we got.
Louisiana
Raging Cajuns
+9.
are going to.
They're covering against
They're not
Texas. I
beating,
didn't
but
say
they're
gonna win,
covering.
but they're going to cover 9 points against the Longhorns.
Oh
you
my
go.
God, this is really fun. I want to do this every week.
Let's
Well,
do it.
I'll be back on
I
Tuesday.
would like
he's so full of shit. It's every week he will come here and spew
I
whatever
just
the
like
hell it
talking
is
football.
he's spewing.
I just like talking football.
Me too. And we didn't pick the Gators.
Well, we can do that right
Well, but
Gators are going to blow them out.
now. They're
going to cover.
24 points.
They're going to cover.
Okay, so
Even
give
with
me a
your boy
score. Give me a
Taggart.
score. Let's
Your
end,
boy Taggart's bringing his
end my
team in.
end my segment with a score. What's
All
the
right,
score?
here we go.
End my segment. Oh, you want me to?
I don't- you're the expert.
46-21.
46-21.
Oh.
Yeah.
There you go. Gators 46-21.
Good score.
46-21.
Good score.
That
Hey, everybody.
covers, by the way.
That does.
Yeah,
Hey,
they're-
thanks for watching Premium Time with John Darr, Charlie Delatorre, the birthday boy, and our new guest, Johnny Cornell. Thanks for being here, my man. Take your 5-hour energy drink. You heard it here first, the Sombrero Special. Take it to the bank. You will make all kinds of money. Stay tuned every week. We'll have a Sombrero Special during football season for you. I hope everybody is healthy, wealthy, and wise. Be safe. Take care.
See you guys. Oh, that was